Hey, what's up guys? My name is Chase and this is a Penny Pincher's Guide investing in personal finance, and today we're going to talk about one of the new partnerships that has come along with Shiba Inu and how this may potentially lead to a price increase. Stick around to find out. Alright, so before we jump into the video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It really makes a big difference to our channel, helps us push it out to a greater audience, and lets us know that you want to hear more about this when these price updates and these notifications of this big news comes out. And also go ahead and leave a comment down below with what you think is going to be happening with Shiba Inu, with these partnerships, and what could be happening even in this potential bear trap market that we're seeing right now. Alright, so let's jump right into the video. So the first thing I want to talk about is, I've actually covered this back in one of my previous videos, is going to be the change.org petition that they have to kindly request of Robinhood to list Shiba Inu coin. This has been out for a couple days now, and at the time that I last covered this, it was about 15,000 people had signed it at that time. And now we're at reaching that 35,000. That's crazy. So why does this really matter? Who really cares about a petition? Why would Robinhood look at this and make a change or start listing them on their exchange? Well, with Dogecoin and it being on Robinhood, it is one of the largest exchanges that covers cryptocurrency, that is catering to the average American between the age of 25 and 35. And that is the easiest way people are able to get Dogecoin, which allows for the availability to get to it and the ability to buy, which leads to increasing pricing and leads to increased scarcity because there are less coins out. So if Shiba Inu was able to get listed on Robinhood, if they do start feeling that pressure of needing to keep their customers satisfied with what they can trade on Robinhood, instead of having these customers moving to other brokerages, moving their money off of Robinhood and into these new exchanges other than them, if they start getting that stress and that pressure to list this, then that could they could list it and it could potentially lead to the availability of Shiba Inu to many investors, to these retail investors, and could lead to the price increase. And that's why it's so important. Not that this petition's gonna once we get 50,000 that people are going to start investing, that Robinhood will start listing it, but it's the fact that if enough people show interest and potentially will move their money off of Robinhood, that could lead to a listing on Robinhood and a potential huge spike, just like we saw with Dogecoin. So we could see that potentially going on in the future. Another big thing that has happened is going to be that Shiba Inu was talked about on Fox News, and that's huge. Anytime something is getting this national attention going on, where we're seeing these 2,000% gains on big TV, that's going to lead to more retail investors that may or may not have been on the fence. Now that they're seeing this national attention going on, they're going to be potentially buying into it, and that could lead them to, again, another price increase with Shiba Inu. So anything that's getting, they always say no news, no press is bad press, basically. That's basically what's going on right here. It's becoming more accepted because it's making it on these big TV channels. So let's talk, why is Fox News such a big deal, aside from it being on this national news? Well, in April 2021, it was dominating over all the other channels. At that time, Fox News was the most watched cable network for the month of April. That's crazy. It outperformed MSNBC and CNN, and it really pushed out this information to adults that were between 25 and 54 years. So that's kind of crazy. But basically, every night on primetime delivered 2.2 million views to a demographic of 25 to 54. They're all seeing the Shiba Inu and thinking, how am I going to get this? How am I going to start investing and make these 2,000% gains? And the answer to that is going to be, if Robinhood lists that, it's going to be the easiest and most user-friendly way for them to get into Shiba Inu without having to worry about all these decentralized apps or getting all these exchanges and plugging in their bank accounts, because they are already in Robinhood, just like they were already in for Dogecoin and they were able to get into it. So huge news right there that potentially could lead to price changes from being on, the Petition to getting on Fox News, a lot going into that. So Shiba Inu, right, best place to find the information, what's going to happen, where they're listing, everything is going to be the actual shibatoken.com, and you can see right here just going over the decentralized, the information on Shiba, the ecosystem, talking about leash, bone, things that could be potentially be listed on Robinhood as well and could see some big increase. How to buy it, going on to buy Shib and leash, and then eventually it's going to be bone when they do release that. Shibaswap, when that's going to be occurring, it's going to go in security tests, audits, final updates, and prepare and safe launch. Stick with me. I'm going to talk about the big partnership that's moving forward here in a second, and then, the art and rescue. So this is the website you want to go to if there are any big changes moving forward. All right, so now let's talk about this partnership that could be making some big changes for Shib. So they have made a partnership with PlayCent. PlayCent Global is their Twitter handle. You can take a look at that on Twitter. But basically, it said, we are thrilled to announce we are integrating the Shib token, $Shib on our dApp platform. Basically, they'll develop payments and infrastructure to bring additional utility for Shib. And then they kind of list, on the CoinGecko, you can take a look exactly what's going on. But basically, it's going to allow payments of infrastructure that is going to be powered by Shib. And it's just kind of interesting because when Shiba token was first made, it was basically this meme token that they were using all these marketing strategies of, burning 50% of their token to the to Vitalik, the Ethereum founder, burning it to him so that, he wasn't going to do anything with it. And they used his name to get their name out, basically. And they were saying they're the Dogecoin killer. So they were name grabbing with Dogecoin, and people were, was grabbing all this attention about Dogecoin killer and Vitalik and what's going to go on. And that's how they were able to, kind of come out of nowhere real quick and make this token something big. Not just a meme coin, but something else. And now when they're getting this partnership with PlayCent, this is a way that we can see some utility coming into Shib. They were talking about in their white paper, and now we're seeing the utility moving forward. So they're taking, this big marketing stunt, and they're turning it into a utility coin that, again, when there is more utility for the coin, we see bigger and better prices. So that's pretty interesting. You can take a look right here. Docs.placent.com kind of goes over it. It's a blockchain. So if you don't know what PlayCent is a blockchain-based user-generated content platform for interactive apps and games. It has a remix tool that anyone can use to make interactive games, mini apps, memes based on the various templates created by independent developers. Basically, what's going on right here is they're comparing PlayCent to TikTok and how they were able to remix, take something not as super cool, and they were able to remix it and turn it into something new. And that's what TikTok is. And they're comparing this to PlayCent, where they can remix certain memes and things on the internet to make them into something new and awesome. So it's very cool what they're moving forward with. And this is just the website right here, playcent.com, and you can see it's a Web3 layer on the internet. It was originally made on the Ethereum network, and now they have switched over to the Matic blockchain, where they powered everything going forward. And you can take a look. It's an interesting topic. I would be curious to see what's happening with it. If they are comparing themselves to a TikTok, then I can see some pretty crazy things moving forward. But the roadmap is very interesting, as with Shiba being on it and seeing this roadmap, then we can see changes based on what we see at each one of these Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. So a lot of interesting stuff with that. And the last thing I want to kind of talk to is going to be just the Shiba Inu price. With this information coming out, we can see some price fluctuations. We have been seeing, this consolidation moving forward. And when we see more people seeing this information, we can see some jumps. So just things to kind of keep in mind. Currently it's down about 7% in the last 24 hours to that 0.0008 marker. So with this information, potential news moving forward with Shibaswap, getting this more information on Fox News with the Petition, potentially getting onto Robinhood, and then this partnership with PlayCent, we could see some potential gains and ways to get forward with this coin. As always, I want to remind you that this is a, it's a gamble, right? It's a meme coin that people have made a lot of money with, and you could potentially make money with it in the future. But this is everything that you should be comparing it to, like going to Vegas, and money that you are putting invest in this should only be money that you're willing to lose. If you got some good information from this video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We will continue to put out more information on this topic, as it is a good financial news is going on right now. If you like money and you like cryptos and you like learning about how you can make your next $1 million, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We'll put out more videos just like this. And as always, I want to remind you to pinch a little bit.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, make sure to check out the video that's on the left hand side of your screen.
Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like more great content and to support our channel.